got it.
Alright. We're just gonna ask some questions. I just want to look, you're free to go. Hey.
This man gonna beat up to this later.
You're free to go. You're not under arrest.
He
we just have
him and his girl.
We just brought you in because we want to make sure some things are true or false that could help us in the case.
Anyway, so we're here recording what Jackson's gonna listen to after he gets his ass ate to make himself feel better about it. Listen here, Fitz.
Mr. Reese.
It's fine.
Why are you?
You have been.
It's fine.
You have been cited by witnesses as getting tied down, choked, and had noticeably sexual relations in proxy to Gino Pagani and your cousin on a bed.
Oh no! What the fuck?
No, it's not a laughing matter. This is serious evidence that's taking against you. I wouldn't be laughing. You think he's laughing with you?
Yes.
Now my question.
No. He thinks you're laughing with him.
My question is, do you consider yourself homosexual?
And hold on.
Homosexual?
Before you answer this question, remember we have the evidence and the tape is playing. Go ahead. Right up. What do you mean show you the evidence? We have the evidence, Josh. You're tied up in a room. We have the video. We talked to the girl. We talked to your cousin. We have you. What are you going to do? The truth is the only thing that's going to release you from this.
The only witness is...
Gino could never be an interrogator. This motherfucker gives up the whole thing so fast.
No,
like he fucking goes 0 to 100. Like motherfucker, they take 7 hours to get a motherfucker.
Tell us the truth, so I can go get a coffee now. Josh, I don't think
Gino's deflecting because you had your ass ate. Josh is an enforcer.
No, but that's why I can't that's why I can't really investigate against Josh, because I know,
he's been a victim.
I can't. I'm the real ass-eating police. You can't be a cop, so I don't know why you even investigating this man.
I am white. I can be a cop.
You're a fucking trainee.
Yes, it does. You don't think, bro? I'll be a cop tomorrow. Are you kidding me?
Just because you could go,
You be that cop, we for sure keep walking when you say something.
Oh, and I'll be the cop you've seen on CNN.
6 warning shots.
To the face.
Hey, he was a suspect in a questionable suspect. We had to investigate. He did not listen to our very quiet accusations for identification.
So 6 to the back of the head.
So assassination style, like Al Qaeda. 6 to the dome. Hey, and then I'm gonna get one of those Punisher stickers.
I'm glad you're recording.
You'll never see the light of day.
I hate when they make it seem like
Josh is gonna airdrop it, airdrop it to him, figure out how to present it to whatever. I'm not running for president, so I don't got nothing to lose. Gino's running for citizenship.
I'm fucking tired of sitting on these last stools. How you supposed to sit?
Really? I was surprised you're tired of sitting on something. This motherfucker's a fag. He's a fag.
Jackson's like, I hate
you fucking fag.
Don't you hate when you wipe your ass
fucking
and you moan?
Hey, who ain't never had their ass ate before?
Who
ain't never had their ass ate?
Y'all too.
Bro, I've never moaned, bro. There's no.
The thing is, when you switch and you do get your ass ate, it's gonna make this so much gayer that you're doing all this. And that you were talking about moaning. That you were talking about. That's why Josh shut up. Yeah, because you talking about moaning and shit. Like your build up is gonna be intense, boy. When you get your ass ate, you might implode.
That's what I'm saying. Like hoes different hoes be more wild than others. Like him, it just happened.
Gino, talk more about the build up. Keep going. Motherfucker faggot. This motherfucker only uses gay terms. This motherfucker.
You just gotta get to the point. You wanna know every detail.
This motherfucker gay.
You need
this motherfucker go like, bro, dude. It's just like the build up, bro.
You missed that. You missed that age when you should have been doing it.
That 6-year-old age with your cousin.
17, 18 when you were in high school.
Shut the fuck up. When you peaked, motherfucker. Prime. You talking about AAU days, fucker?
We were just talking about getting quivery whenever motherfuckers bitches lick around.
When it was okay to be like doing all that. That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's gonna be tough right now.
Look.
Like, you're just a late bloomer. That's alright.
Right.
That's why I'm talking about the build up. When you finally get your ass hit, you're gonna get on all fours, ass up to the floor, ass up to the ceiling. Heads down, ass up. I can already see you twerking on tongues. That shit fake.
You're not gay because you can moan. There's nothing wrong
Not
with
gay
that.
because you got your ass ate. You really not gay because you got your ass ate. Not gonna lie to you. And if you think that, shit, I can't help you.
You're gay.
That's limiting your...
You're only gay
Are you gay if you moan daddy? That's gay. That's gay. That's fucking gay.
If you let a bitch's dad eat your ass...
No.
That's gay.
If you go, oh, daddy. You ever make a bitch do that? No.
I made him go, I miss my daddy. He's fine. He's gone.
He cried.
He's gone.
You ever FaceTime a bitch's dad while you're fucking her?
I was telling Gino about a story like that.
That's cold. It's
racially based, so I think you should tell it. I like it.
The Hispanic dad.
Mm-hmm.
That shit.
God damn it.
What? Go ahead.
She was like, it was in college. She came over and like we would only give each other head. She was a virgin, and
typical.
We're smoking, giving each other head.
Typical future ass eater behavior. Go ahead.
We were smoking, giving each other head. And her dad calls her, and he's like that Hispanic like working man that pays all the bills, like paying her whole college, pays for her apartment, her phone bill, all that shit. He calls and she like runs to the restroom to like act like she's in a restroom like at the dorms or like at her apartment or some shit. And she's like on the phone with him. He's like, walk around where you are, like walk around. Like, show me where you're with. Show me, like he's going off. And then she finally shows him, and I'm like, hello, sir. And we're high as fuck, like. I'm like, hello, sir. And he just looks at me and looks at her and just fucking hangs up. Just hangs up the phone, like. Called back. She was like scared as fuck. She like got dressed and like got in her car. And she was like crying and shit. She was so scared. Like, you don't understand. He's gonna like take everything. Like, alright, whatever.
That guy would have been so fucking mad. He would have seen you.
Bro, he was so fucking mad.
Like, I'm working 1,000,000 hours a week for you to be messing with her.
Like, he called her while he was like on break at a construction site. Shit. And your daughter slinging neck. And that's all she did.
I hate hoes that are too tied in with their family. I don't like bitches that are too disconnected with their family either, but damn, don't.
You gotta be the right amount.
Yeah, don't always be with your family.
I like bitches with no family.
Well, they're easier to manage.
Bitches who live under the bridge.
Darren hated her family and then Ashley loved her family, so it was weird. Like, the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Like, doing shit.
Love her family easier to
like even like being in the house with them is like way
better.
Yeah, it was way different.
No family might be cool too because you can just reinvent her whole motherfucker.
You can just show up and just.
You can reinvent her whole fucking idea of what a family is.
Kill her dog. You can't have any family.
That's why college is nice.
You have no family. I'm your
You
family.
don't have to fuck with the family till like,
you know?
You decided. Because you don't have to fuck with the family till like Thanksgiving or Christmas.
Sometimes you gotta keep killing her pets until she realizes you're the only comfort she needs.
Plus, this is a man's best friend. Stay in woman's.
She's like,
in your lane, bitch.
My chinchilla and my gecko and my rabbit. First of all, what this bitch doing with all these animals?
Matt is Gino dog now.
That was my dog to begin with.
It was?
Mm-hmm.
You bought that mutt?
They gave it to my mom.
They gave it to her?
They're like, we have this rabbit rat, we think.
God, no wonder. There was probably a tracking device in there.
My dog was normal as hell. He was a little cute puppy.
And then he started fucking.
And then he started meeting black people.
Exactly.
Happens to all of them. Happens to most people in this world.
He got hungry.
They born pure and happy, and you know, they moved to the mint.
What? Sorry, fuck. No, you have racist pets. You're fucking racist, Ace Ventura. Dr. Doolittle, Dr. Jew, Jew Killer. There's like a Robert Downey Jr. Dr. Doolittle.
I know, I almost watched it.
It's not bad.
I know, it looks pretty cool. Like CGI and shit.
It's cool.
No, Dr. Doolittle is like a franchise that goes, they have like a lot of movies.
Yeah, like Birdie with Eddie Murphy.
Mm-hmm. And then they got don't they have Jim Carrey? No, that's Ace Ventura, I'm sure. They have like the old white Dr. Doolittle. Classical man. Dr. Jew Killer. That's why.
The animals don't be cursing, do they?
It's a kid movie.
Right. Which animals, you know?
You know.
Which ones? No, I don't know. My hands are tied on this one, Mr. Know-It-All.
My primal instinct.
Right, I think the polar bears would I don't know, I think it'd be any animal. I
was watching 72 Most Dangerous Animals in Latin America last night.
The Spanish Kings. The fucking...
Yo, I have fucking orcas. What the fuck?
We do?
Yeah, everywhere.
What's an orca?
Orca.
What's a horta?
An orca?
Orca.
A big ass whale or a big ass dolphin. You know.
They have that in Latin America.
Yeah, that's where they are.
I thought they were in the ocean.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like on their coast, like they like fish there. Like they like show up on the beach.
Really?
They like shore themselves to eat seals and shit.
Killer whales.
They got more dangerous shit than that.
Yeah, they do.
What was number one most dangerous animal?
It's like a season. So I don't know what's happening shit. But it's this snake.
NFL top 100. Let me see
what was the name of that fucking like Spanish, the Mexican warlord guy from Mexico?
I don't know.
The famous drug dealer guy. El Chapo.
But no, I have some snake. I forgot his name, but.
We probably have some vicious ass
spiders. Yeah, I have black widows.
And you have a lighter, bro? I feel like you have a lighter.
There's some snake called like fertilance.
What?
But like it bites you, and it's like a flesh eating toxin.
Shit, we have brown recluses in Texas.
Looking at one.
We got a bunch of brown recluses down in that third ward, man.
30 minutes from Lubbock and Slayton, they have like snake roundups, like rattlesnake roundups, and it's like the snake capital of fucking.
Finally, a good time to give my analogy about fucking welfare and fucking the cobras, right?
I feel like Archie Bunker's wife.
You see, Josh.
He just be like,
since we're talking about reptiles.
It's all of the reptiles.
Since we're talking about reptiles, and I was born with a tail, let me tell you something.
All of the reptilians.
Jackson was born with a tail, bro. His mom had.
So this is the thing about child support in America. No, but I can make this shit. I heard this shit one time. I heard this shit one time. And they go, the thing about, what's this shit?
No, I'm trying to look at me for help. Come here.
You pay your, no, what's the shit called?
Welfare.
Yeah.
No, child support.
You gotta pay your child support in America. And they explained it. It's like, at first it was to help poor people who can't afford to pay their kids food and shit. It was to get the money because they don't have a job, the husband left, whatever. So
You said child support?
yeah. At first it was just.
That's not what child support is.
It's not?
No. That's where the dad actually pays legally. Not where the government gives them money.
You talk about welfare.
Yeah. Welfare.
That's why I say you should explain it.
You say that like welfare at first had good intentions when they made welfare, and they saw how black bitches would take advantage of it, and then they saw that like, oh, we could use this to hold the black and Hispanic men down, whatever, like all minority, usually people that get hit with this shit. And so then, then it turned into like a game, and then they fed into that side of
This is the analogy they used. They said there was this tribe in Uganda, and they had these cobras, and they had to get rid of these cobras. So they fucking said, whoever turns in these cobras, we're gonna give like $10 to for each cobra head. And so at first they were killing all these cobras, but over time these motherfuckers started raising cobras so they could turn them in for money. And damn, I think they saying black people are like cobras now that
Well, they're saying black children. They're saying black children are like cobras, right?
What? Come on, not no poverty, not black people. The fucking impoverished. Anyone on welfare.
But you motherfuckers know we are Puerto Ricans and black people, bitch. You know what you're talking about.
Damn.
Hispanics and black, but I'm saying minorities in general.
But
right?
no, it's like
the minorities in general are just the children, because that's what they do. You get the more children you have, the more money you get.
It's just like the CDC loans, right? Like at first it's just to cover small businesses or you can't afford during the pandemic, but then it became we're gonna make businesses up to get that money.
Yeah, that's just scammers being a scammer.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I'm like, you just.
Oh, keep it down.
Yeah.
Oh, you already in hot water. Oh, I know you saw. I know you saw the Instagram fucking.
That's
I know you.
Uncle Joe fucking.
All I'm gonna say is, fuck Michaela Harris. Kill that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Michaela Harris, whatever.
I wish.
Wishing them. But anyway, look, that's what. The more kids you have, the more welfare brothers you get. So that's why black bitches and Hispanic bitches be trying to get pregnant, and then they ruin our fucking lives. Because they have no other weapons. They can't use a personality to want to make it stick around. They use literally the white man. They use Jackson's fucking fraternity brothers to fuck us up.
There's more white people on welfare than you know that, right?
And the reason I'm not involved in, I don't know about that.
No, I just don't believe it.
I think there's probably more white people with government help, maybe, from just all sorts of different like loans and shit like that, maybe.
No, that shit's true because
they do get bigger loans and shit.
It was creative.
Yeah, really, it is for people with good credit.
That's just true, but like you know how we be. You can't.
We couldn't get it.
I'm tired of like being called out for like white ignorance and then have to act like it's still not there. Like it's like, bro. I know what you're saying. You're probably right, but it's like, I still gonna, you know how we be thinking.
Yeah,
like, you know we're not gonna change our thinking.
We're
like,
thinking in black and white terms.
Like,
literally.
Like,
I'm
not gonna be like,
oh,
wow, there's actually 200,000 more cases of.
Well, the funny thing is that people think immigrants
but they say that with
take up any sort of government funding, and you can't get government funding without a social, and you need a green card and shit for a social. So any immigrant, they get no help, bro. They just literally scapegoat immigrant people for no reason in that sense. But there probably does a lot of money goes into like the immigrant. What is it like?
I mean, they put a lot of money to their own
campaign for immigrant. Exactly, that's them. Yeah, their defense. They're like, damn, bitch, that's our. I get it. But we don't get.
You gotta be afraid of motherfuckers that know about the math behind racism. Like they know especially a white guy that knows like all the numbers.
If a white person starts talking about Neanderthals, run.
Especially if, like that's
Neanderthals and Homo sapiens, but I'm not.
Like a guy, like a Fox News anchor who knows.
I'm a Homo sapien, you and
what is what a white dude said? The street group started talking about unibrows. He's like, I don't even got a unibrow. There's no Neanderthal in me. I'm full Homo sapien.
He was pissing me off. I'm like, what are you saying? I'm a Neanderthal? Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, motherfucker, what are you talking about? Maybe he was.
He's telling y'all exactly how you feel.
I think he's so brilliant. Like,
he's like, I don't have any meaning.
He said, I'm the next stage of evolution. Y'all niggas are.
Yeah, he's like, I have a more advanced brain because I study a lot of philosophy.
Yeah, and I don't have a unibrow. Motherfucker.
He's not even that philosophical. He just, I think.
I'm laughing because that day you were getting mad at me whenever I was saying like, my dad was saying like, I ain't gonna lie though, my unibrow do be making me feel. Dad's like, shut up. He said, stop. Like I was like, no, for real. Like that's what the dad would be to indulge in that shit.
Yeah, they're trying to. I think some people try to get themselves over, and I think some other people try to get their ideas up. Just a lot of cap, like motherfucker.
Brian Hersey.
Oh damn it!
What?
Can't release the app.
I knew you were saying that.
Can't release it. Too toxic. All right, this is a bash the RDG network.
We're gonna
Grant Wheeler podcast.
My name is Danny.
Diss track.
Yeah, my name is Danny Guerrero. It's my boy Grant. What's your name?
Hey.
The other Mexican dude, Ricky Rivera.
Whoa, fool.
Anyway, fool, listen here.
Hey.
Today I was supposed to make sliders for my wife. What, fool? I was going to make fucking sliders. Josh, you're doing a perfect job interpreting the other Mexican dude. Because that's exactly what he do. Nothing. Anyway, fool.
Where's the lighter?
For real?
Where's the lighter? I'm roasting Grant. I'm in a roast battle with Grant and May.
Dude, this is big.
Big
cash prize? I wish it was like the movies where like you can win shit from winning these bullshit or something. Yeah, man, you win this, you move up to the singing finals.
Motherfucker, you look like a piece of shit. You look like.
Let's practice right here, me and you right now. Go.
The thing is, he thinks this is gonna be like some tortoise in the hare situation where he's gonna like run the whole time and I'm gonna take a nap and he, motherfucker, you think I'm sleeping on you, bro? I already know you're gonna come with some like generic like. What do you got on me, really? Like, I look like a fucking all the things that I could say about you to a degree. Like, that's all he's gonna say is shit that I could say about him. So, like, I'm not gonna do that, bro. I'm gonna get mean.
You know, autism is coming.
I'm gonna look at the fatal flaws in your life and really try to find your pain in, like, some situations you've probably been in. And
He, like the fact that he, no, actually, I don't know why he dealings with this shit. He probably gets overly, mothered. I can only imagine Grant's mom. Grant's mom probably loves the shit out of him. It's almost ammo to a degree.
Nah, bro, he's Twinkies with the rapper still.
My boy Grant finna take his dub. Not
This motherfucker's had an asthma attack while fucking.
That shit is funny.
This motherfucker gets.
That shit happened to my cousin.
This motherfucker gets like rashes around certain flowers. Like he gets like pollen poisoning. It's fucking hives ridden fat fuck. He looks like Big E Cheese from the Barnyard movie. I don't know. You know, he look like.
Man, you look like a motherfucking piece of shit, man. Straight up. Straight up. Say that.
Like he likes tuna. I don't know. With mayonnaise.
Can't do it.
This motherfucker eats mayonnaise.
I can't. Gino eats mayonnaise with rice and peas and carrots.
I want some mayonnaise right now. Grant was conceived to
Jailhouse Rock.
To that one song, to that one movie about Vacation, Christmas Vacation. Grant was conceived to Christmas Vacation. Chris was. Anyway,
yeah.
Am I right? I'm here all weekend. Try the shrimp.
Get the wings.
Eat the wings. Get the wings. Get the expensive ass wings. Get the we're all weekend, boys. Hey, that's fucking funny.
You gonna get off stage like that?
Grant's conception was an afterthought. It was like, oh fuck, you pregnant? Damn, I fucked you? Fuck. Damn, see that's mean. It's like that goes after, you know, his whole family. Really.
I was talking about you over said your whole outfit the same texture.
No, that's not true.
That's a unit. That's a unit right there.
A unit. Teenage Gap fit.
That outfit though.
I'm gonna say the day of the
Josh pissing me off with his appearance. I'm gonna lie. I ain't gonna show him Josh.
You been looking at me since I watched it.
You look like Charles Barkley today.
Charles,
Josh was like the equipment manager for the Little League.
What kind of drugs are those, Gino?
Good question.
No, like whose dreads are those?
No, twists and not dreads.
Whose twists?
Who's twist?
Like who has rocked that in the past?
Me.
Fucking, oh shut up.
Bitch, you look like 42 Ducks.
I think I see that.
42 Ducks.
Like little Bow Wow.
Big ass Bow Wow. She look like Chuck. So you don't look like this dude. It's not looking too good for you, Josh.
No. Oh, little bit. I see the.
But anyway, back to your fucking car carpet outfit. Inside of a minivan fit. You look like one of the Stiflers in the American Pie. American Pie outfit. over R-rated PG-18 ass.
I could deport you on this phone.
Edgy movie ass outfit. Dark comedy ass outfit. Dark late night raunchy comedy about two potheads fit.
Deportation call.
Why don't you call
Center.
Ukraine? Why don't you call Ukraine and send a donation to the people?
The caucus. You caucus. You disgusting caucus. Caucasonian. Homazonian. Because motherfuckers who, like, make their life against the battle against racism, they will get that far. They'll be like, yo, we're born on a different atmosphere level, and yo, it's oxygen.
You hail from the lands of Caucasus. It's true.
So what? Who gives a fuck? We got the fuck down, bro. We got out of the hood, bro.
Hell yeah, except in the Ottoman Empire when y'all were slaves.
I was like, they walked y'all down
Asians
with ropes.
Y'all were slaves.
Tip line.
Tip line? Sounds like my name.
They walked y'all down with pets.
This motherfucker better never try me. It's the whole tip line.
Fuck a tip. I have a whole
It's interesting
clue. I got a clue, man.
Oh, I gotta leave.
Drop the pen.
Anyway.
Drop the pen on his ass right now.
That'd be so funny if I deported Gino. Alright, this is comedy, but it's not gonna load.
But my husband, he's a...
Why don't your internet work in here?
I have a hotspot that runs out every month because I thought I couldn't get Comcast at first.
Why doesn't my
I
internet...
thought,
No, why doesn't my internet work in here?
Yeah, big question.
Look at this. Jackson, you try to call ICE on me, I'm signing you up for the Army. Get your ass. I know so many scammers.
Funniest shit in the world from Jackson.
Right here, become
What
an
do you
Army
mean? I
officer.
would just...
Become an Army officer.
Bro, I would just go there, rank up, get some, I would just dominate the battlefield. I would just... They'd be like, dude, you're too good at killing.
They're gonna weaponize
We have to...
autism.
They're gonna be like, you have to stop going on.
You're gonna be a sniper.
Yeah. I'd be like, just any place close to Uruguay. Anyone who looks half Uruguayan, let me have them. Put me in. Heads will roll. Mothers will cry. Children will be orphaned. Children will be killed.
Colonel, what's you gonna be? You're gonna be like a war of a leader? Colonel Man Moan.
No.
How about that?
Hitler 2. The second Hitler.
The spawn of Hitler.
Revenge of Hitler. I'm gonna be some bad movie sequel. Hitler's retribution.
It's your boy, Hitler. There's gonna be a boy name.
My name's Hitler. Little Hitler.
Little Hitler live.
Big Hitler.
Colonel.
Hitler.
I'm gonna be Lieutenant. It's the Stalin for me. Strip. Lieutenant Stalin. Was he evil?
You can be Lieutenant Dr. Mengele.
Stalin taught Hitler everything he knew.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna be Master Stalin.
Stalin and Mussolini.
Now, if I was a ruler, I'd be a good ruler. I wouldn't.
What little European country would we take over first?
Scotland. Scotland. I want Scotland. I want it. I need it.
You want Scotland?
Like this the other day, this bitch was really pissing me off talking about how we just need to destroy the whole government and go back to socialism because we're unfair to minorities. But it's like, damn, I can't think today. But fuck.
I don't fuck with socialism.
I lost the thought completely.
And here's the thing. What were you saying?
Oh, she said, then why don't we just... I'd be like, no, because socialism hasn't worked in any nation ever. And she's like, well, yes, it has, really. What about Denmark? What about Sweden? I'm like, there's 19 Norwegians and... You know what I mean? There's 14 Scandinavians up there. Like, it's easy to not be racist in like, all white land. Like,
I feel like Sweden is like a vacation spot for people from real countries.
Like a tourist place.
Like Sweden is the only place that could be like Sweden because everyone else is real working countries.
There's no Mexicans there. There's no black people there. It's all white people.
That's Switzerland. Switzerland has never participated in a war ever.
Yeah, they just be sitting there like vacation, like tourist spots for sure.
Well,
same with like Rome. Rome doesn't participate in war. No. We turned that shit to a museum. That shit over with. Right? They don't participate in shit.
She like, cause that worked there, it would work here.
Do they even exist anymore?
And it's like, we are not...
They don't? Rome doesn't exist?
Not the,
but don't
not
you...
the empire that you're probably thinking of.
No, I know, dumb bitch.
Rome,
I'm not just the place.
Oh, yeah.
On the map?
City, yeah,
right?
City.
Yeah.
Like, we're so self-centered. We wouldn't work in like...
At first I was joking. I was like, does it exist?
Like, even like universal health care. Like, we should have affordable health care, but universal health care, there's so many of us, man. Like, it's easy to do that shit in a small-ass little white country, all white people, 300 white people. Like,
I think we get a lot of our money from shit like insurance and shit like that, so it would destabilize our you know what I'm saying, our shit for a little bit. What is it called?
What?
Our E. Insurance? The economy. Like, our economy would be fried if we stopped insurance and shit like that.
Yeah.
But we could. Like, what do you mean there's too many of us? Are you retarded? There's
equally enough.
Yes, like, we can do it. We just don't want to. I just feel like we don't want to.
But when you go on about how, like, she's like, capitalism is, like, needs to just be destroyed because it was made by white cisgender
men. College shit, man.
Like, it's like, you want revolution, but you don't. You won't say it. You just... It's like, motherfuckers will fight you for saying shit like that. It's like...
People whose, like, grandpa has died for capitalism to be a thing.
For freedom. They'll say freedom.
For freedom, yeah.
And they'll be like, no. And then whenever I try to bring up, like...
Let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Yeah, try to bring up, like, okay, well, so if everyone just farmed potatoes, like, and then she's like, no, that's not what I mean. I mean, well, anything else than that is freedom, and motherfuckers are still gonna be better than other motherfuckers in freedom. So, like, we're not all gonna be equal unless the government regulates it to be so, which turns into disaster. But, like, they don't want to see the effects of what they're saying. They just want to say it. Like,
in reality, if you're not talking about the whole world, how the fuck can the whole world be equal? How can we, like, you don't really want to be equal. You talking about America? That's like introspective as fuck. It's like just this, like, even if we figure it out in here, if Russia invades tomorrow like they're about to, this shit's still gonna turn into Wally. This shit turn into Wally regardless. So that bitch might be onto something. Fuck capitalism. Wally. We need Wally. Marvel is telling us how we got on this planet. The Eternals,
they ain't telling us.
They're showing us
a long time ago.
This is what's gonna happen. We're gonna turn to Wally, and then they're gonna slowly reveal the truth to us through Marvel movies. Through Marvel movies, it's gonna be like a Marvel movie that come out every day in the Wally world.
Just here to be harvested.
Yeah. And they're gonna tell us how we got here about God and shit through Iron Man.
That's every Marvel movie. That's funny.
So she's on to something. Fuck capitalism. Let's just fucking...
You can't just throw it all away, man. She's like, why not? That's just a male opinion that's kept us down for years. She's so angry. Like
which is funny because you're a poor ass white man, so really you should be saying fuck capitalism. But you're a poor white man saying, endorsing capitalism because you really believe it, right?
And I hit her with the, you have to have money to give money. You have to have somebody to help people.
Exactly.
That threw her on her ass. She was like, oh my God. It's like...
Charleston White, I was watching the video, he was like, hey, man, y'all niggas talking about trying to get God blessing. Shit, God ain't finna help no broke nigga. I'm telling you. You can't come to God without no money, man. If you come to God without no money, he ain't gonna listen. He just count money. Like, if you don't got no money, you ain't getting no blessings. I'm like, I don't know about that, but maybe. I don't know how true that is.
And it's like, I don't believe in... What that's talking about is like relying on the good of mankind to prevail. Like, we don't need government intervention. Like, somehow the government is stopping us from just helping every poor person. At the end of the day, it's kind of us that aren't doing it. We kind of would. There's no one really stopping us from just feeding every poor person.
If we get rid of our government, we still have to worry about every other government from every other country.
Yeah. Like, if we got rid of our government, we'd be so fried.
Yeah, like, we would immediately just become
like,
part
that's what keeps other countries...
Just hypothetically, if there was no governments...
But see, that's what, okay, but she's not even talking about how to get rid of all government. She's saying our American government. What the fuck is that gonna do?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Maybe people would follow suit. Maybe if we.
It would create so many more problems than just that's one problem or multiple issues you're trying to resolve. Would be overwhelmed by because war takes anybody who like. You know what I mean? War is racist. Like, war, no one gives it. Once war starts, it's like, fuck all this social justice crap. We're killing people.
War's
like,
not racist.
It is. Fundamentally.
It's territorial, fundamentally.
But it becomes racist.
Okay, yeah. Maybe.
Sometimes. But it has to be.
Sometimes. When white people fucking fight, when white people fight white people.
Race.
When it's genocide.
That's racist, white people fighting white people?
No, I'm talking about little brown countries next to each other are racist towards each other. Like, it's fucking...
But why? Because of land and shit, not because of skin color.
Religion.
Religion, not racial, not racism.
You saw a fucking Platoon, man. Like, that shit gets racial. Like,
but you talking about us? Like, that's one war.
Us.
It can get racial, but it's you said war is racist.
Yes, you start looking at them as the enemy. So you see all people that look like that as the enemy.
I'm saying not all the time. Sometimes
in Japan, we hated the Japanese. Like,
but that's because how we do war.
How we do war.
Yeah,
that's not every other place.
Eliminate the enemy. That's us.
Yeah. You think some people still don't like honors war?
No.
War is honorable.
No, I think some people are pushed to war, or some people are probably, and then a lot of that shit be about land and shit and religion and shit like that, like laws, and it's hidden with.
Yeah, it's not because they have a different skin color.
No, I don't think.
I just mean when I
don't think there's no such.
I just mean when you call for revolution, you got to know what you're calling for. Like, if you want substantial change, you're calling for bloodshed, and so that's not in line with like the enlightened way of thinking.
No, yeah, because she's not committing to a certain way of thinking. That bitch is just tiptoeing.
She's not committing,
She's tiptoeing in the middle of like, well, I think we should capitalize.
Because I'm damn near asking her, like, are you going to take a political take here?
No.
Like, and it's like, no, she won't. Like, so I just feel bad.
Duh, because they make you feel bad, but bitch, you don't.
And then she hit me with the, like, you probably don't care about homeless people. And it's like, what do you care about homeless people, really? Like, you pretend, like, you fucking, but what do you care? They're not living with you. You're not fucking you're just Captain Virtue signaling, gaslighting, ankle biting, lowbrow, you know.
I would have told her, I'm fucking with you, aren't I? You homeless bitch, you ain't got nowhere to go after this. Back to your cousin. But I ain't gonna lie, man, shit looking weird with Did you watch the Trump interview? Mm-hmm. Trump was on Nelk and he was talking about like He was in like Afghanistan and Russia and
what
China.
it takes for Gino to become politically involved. Milk. Like, it's like politics now. Ronies and politics and...
Fuck no. The only thing... No, I was on... It's Russia. This involves Russia.
I know.
You think Nelk introduced me to the Russia situation?
I think the Russia situation introduced you to Milk, which is... Who are these guys, though? They seem cool. I'm just like them. Just the hat back.
No, nobody has a Trump interview. Who the fuck has interviewed Trump before? Like, there's no other Trump interview you can watch. Is there? Yes. I'm retarded.
It's a lot of Trump interviews.
Fuck that. And no one's talking to him how Nelk...
Maybe not since then.
No one... Wait, first of all, no one has
heard us being the president.
First of all, huh?
He was just giving a fucking address. I saw one without
an
him.
address,
Okay, so
like
he was. That's him.
maybe he's doing a press tour.
But
they're asking him about his favorite music and shit like
he's
that.
doing a press tour.
Damn near to run
He
back.
didn't go. I gotta go to Nelk. I have to see these boys. He's doing a press tour. They told him to do this one. He did 5 others that day. Like it. Swear to God. Like
I'm not saying he isn't, but what does that?
These boys rony up. Let's go yell at sports fans and whatever lame.
No, but the fact of the matter is, no one has ever. Even if he goes to do 4 more other interviews, they're not gonna talk to him how Nelk was talking to him.
They're like real dudes.
No.
But they're smart. I want to really talk about fucking foreign relations with the Nelk boys. Like, I'm sure they have a measured response with the Ukraine situation. What the fuck? Why would you listen to
Because
dumbasses?
you know about fucking foreign relations.
No,
Why are you trying to act
but I wouldn't listen to Nelk to learn.
That's the whole fucking point, stupid. Anytime I've ever heard Trump talk, it's usually about foreign policies and shit that I don't know about. Nelk, if they're dumb like me, so they're gonna ask shit that I would ask.
Well, Trump can just lie and cap and.
But that's Trump.
They weren't asking him about political shit really, and they say he spoke on Russia, and it's like everyone knows about that, so you don't have to be political. He said China and Afghanistan and Russia are gonna team up and create some shit that no one has ever seen before.
Fucking.
And if that don't sound like
Bionicle,
first of all, that sounds like Transformers. It sounds logical.
I was thinking like the Power Rangers, Optimazoid.
Yeah.
What's the soup when they become the giant robot?
Power Rangers.
I know. I forgot what his name was called. Like this shit was called like
Megazoid.
Megazord or something.
But bro, yes, that shit sounds live. First of all, second of all, it sounds like we need superheroes now. Like if Elon Musk was ever going to decide to make a fucking Iron Man suit,
he might if he don't have one.
I don't know why he won't. I ain't gonna lie, he did do some superhero shit. He sent like energy to Ukraine. His energy. That's some superhero shit.
And I heard Joe Biden say that he was giving like so many like 2 million barrels of oil back to, like from the reserves, dry. He said this to
the Nelk boys.
No, to America and the Nelk boys. And then they said like the gas prices. Everyone's freaking out about the gas prices, and it's like I feel like this shit about to come back around. Like
it's gonna come, alright.
Like. Nah, but you heard that Patrice O'Neal bit about like about gas?
Mm-mm. About what?
Where it's like they like hike the price up real bad for everyone to freak out, and then
they lower it.
They lower it, but it's still like $2. Not $2. They're like it's still like 25 cents more.
They start like low, and then they like double the price, or they go up a little bit and they double the price, then they go back down. To like play with people's emotions, yeah.
So it's like. I feel like that's exactly what they did here. Like, everyone just went, oh my god, the gas is $4 per gallon.
I remember Stephanie bitch was telling me, like, the gas is bringing. I'm like, shut your TikTok watching ass up. Like, I guess, like.
And so we'll be so comfortable.
She was right.
They bring it back down to.
I guess this bitch is right. Gas is fucking high. Really?
I don't know, because I just spend a certain amount.
No,
like,
it's
I don't.
$5 one.
I bought it today. It's like $3.
Yeah, it's like $3.80.
It's $4.86 over here by Kroger.
Yeah.
But we're by the gallon. We're in a horrible place for gas.
Yeah. That shit like $3.80.
I ain't like Cali. That shit probably like $6, man. Because regularly it's $4 or $5 over there.
But that's because everyone's trying to punish Russia and not take their oil. and then 2 million barrels of oil from our reserves.
Trump was like, nah,
it's not enough.
Yeah, it's pissing a little water out.
But like he was saying that like right before people said the oil went down, like the gas went down. I was like, that doesn't sound like what he said would happen, motherfucker.
Trump was saying
Texas sits on enough oil to fucking supply the whole U.S. They just don't use it.
It's like emergency.
Yeah.
Or
That's
people own it, right?
Yeah, that's the reserve you pull it out of.
Who owns that?
There's
George Bush.
Bro, the whole drive out that way, there's all type of there's just people that own the land. They'll let somebody come frack with it.
See, I don't know. Sound like that bitch who's saying fuck capitalism. But we could be doing different things with our time.
We could really buy our land. We could
go to Mars.
Yeah, you could. But
I'm just saying, easily can But that's a better take than that bitch just saying fuck capitalism, bitch. No, with capitalism we could use it and just do better shit than fight wars. But that's the only thing that humans want to do. Is that's why we're amazing, because we would destroy shit.
Yeah.
We're live.
We just always gotta go get some shit that we don't have. It's always greener on the other side.
Well, me and Jackson talking about with relationships with a bitch, how you can't just, if you build an empire with a bitch, you can't just walk away from it, because then another king will walk into this shit. You the big ass African king running your Ottoman empire, so then you have to destroy it to leave and start over. It's just the nature of it. That's what it is with real empires. You have to Rome had to fall for the new Rome to be the museum Rome. That shit had to get. Who took down Rome?
The Christians.
Crusaders?
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro. They're the goats. They're the most powerful and evil.
It's just saying, we're talking about how you thinking you always asking how do you impress girls? What do you say to what's the best way to get hoes? I don't know this, but we're just talking about finessing and shit, right? And there's some guys you're how did they get a bitch? Those guys that just listen to their girl, they just listeners, they don't say anything ever. It's what did he do? And it's he never tried to finesse. He just listened to her and got attached and just rode the wave forever. It's how's a guy like that ever gonna tell a finesser how to finesse? But yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, but fucking Rome.
No, it has nothing to do with anything but what you said is true. Yeah.
No, because you have to build your own Rome.
Fuck that.
You have to build your own Rome.
I know.
You can't be in someone else's.
I know, but you brought that up because before you came, we were talking about that for a long time. Motherfuckers just listening to bitches. And I was saying, you cannot be in a bitch's corner. Ever. Because imagine that shit you would have you stressing about.
No, it's just the relationship can't live off of you being a blind follower.
If you wanna help a bitch, you're supposed to.
Unless you're a follower.
Exactly, you can't be a follower to
be
supportive to a bitch.
But if you're not a,
I never supported.
If you're not a follower by nature.
I never support a bitch. I'll say it again, goddamn. We have the man talk.
Fucking Rome. Let me Bro, what kind of?
You're not supposed to be eating these.
Bro, these motherfuckers eat cacao.
Is that dark chocolate?
No, it's cocoa. You got this shit like it was mined. You mined this out of the coconut tree,
Well, because it's baking chocolate.
Yeah,
to make
sure.
My boy stuff looking good. Damn, I spit. John, I'm finna make some sliders. Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, like it's kind of like if you like eccentric personality type, like the bitch is like moving into your mind, your world, and she gotta like become comfortable in your world. Like you can't be comfortable in hers. Like
you don't even have to be eccentric, Jackson. If you're a man, you immediately should bring the bitch to your world because some guys aren't eccentric, but they're smart.
yeah.
Some motherfuckers be like a guy, man.
But I just thought like it is just that like women have more vocal personalities usually than guys, so they'll take control. They'll take command of like the conversations and the what y'all talk about because they're just more talkative than guys usually.
Ooh.
Women in general, a lot of guys don't talk. Like
I shut that shit down. They don't say shit around me. I swear to God, those don't talk around me.
Bro, that TikTok.
A lot of guys are just happy.
That shit was so funny. Like, that's
what was
Gino.
What was it?
And that dude, he's like, bro, you do not want me. You don't want to marry me. You don't want to be around me. Like, I'm a horrible human.
Oh, that shit was funny.
He just kept going down the list like.
Oh, the crazy dude.
Yeah, like.
Oh, the Italian dude.
It was like all this shit. He was just like, I'm just gonna be honest to you.
Bro,
like,
please show fish. This is Italian dude. Like, I'm a fucking bag of bad teeth. What else? Let me see. I'm fucking a Malaya. I'm a fucking cheetah. Fucking, my fucking dick is small. What else? I fucking beat bitches. Fucking touch kids. You don't like me. Fuck you talking about?
Thank you, sweetheart. I'm flattered, but you don't want to marry me. There's a lot of girls on this app that ask me to marry them, and I'm explaining to all of you why you don't want to marry me, okay? I'm an alcoholic. I chain smoke cigarettes. I'm a pothead. I got bad teeth. I'm greedy. I'm selfish. I lie. I cheat. I steal. I got paranoia. I got PTSD. I got depression.
Italian George Carlin.
I don't like going out. I'm bored. I don't want to hear about your day. I don't want to meet your family. I don't want to meet your friends. I don't want to know where you're going. I don't want to know where you've been. I'm cheap. I don't know. I got a serious speech impediment. There's a lot of fucking things over here. Go and find yourself a nice guy.
and they're still falling for it. They're still all like chasing it. But
that's what he made the next video is him saying like, "Well, you think you could change me? I see you ladies looking in the mind." Like, bitches are so stupid.
But just being that confident is just attractive to women. Like,
no, but he's funny. But I can't believe bitches. I can't see bitches really wanting them.
They
still will fucking run. Wow.
Still.
I be trying to give her hope.
Confidence gets you far.
No, they definitely will. What the fuck am I talking about?
Confidence gets you far.
They be like, I love Sopranos. Dumbass bitch.
We gonna be mafia, baby.
Hands up. Hands up, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave in like 15.
I'm so fucking hungry, man. I'm starving.
Kind of sliders like burgers.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Fuck you talking about? You weren't invited, bitch.
it was so funny earlier when Gino goes like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's so easy to make my girl like change her day. Like I just told her she getting sliders and she changed her whole day. She perked the fuck up. And then there's like an awkward slide and I go like, you ain't making it slide. He's like, that's time. He's like, you're not making no fucking slide.
Like, oh yeah, that's beside the point. But she got happy.
And then what you showed me? She fucking went to she did everything, bro.
I said, I'm making sliders tomorrow. You at work? Then I went to get these joints.
She got everything.
God, these bitches really baby fucking. Oh my god, these hoes kind of separated already.
You're about to eat 10 of them hoes.
So I'm like, where yours at?
You gotta hit her with that. I did. And she said, "Where's mine?"
I'm like, me and my homeboy ever just put all that shit up, hide it up. Like,
throw it away.
We make sliders.
Throw that shit away.
Just one old dad little burger. I left you one. God out. I'm gonna make them. I'm just gonna make them now instead of. I was gonna make them while she was at work, but my lesbian friend came over. Jackson been bullshitting me for like 5 weeks. Non-stop, constant bullshit. Like this type of bullshit.
I know, we ain't seen him.
I know, because he called me.
He got a girlfriend. He said for the last month.
So he been stressing with the social warrior bitch.
Yeah.
He calls me. He goes, "What's up?" I'm like, bet.
Never showed up.
Just never hear from him. Type shit.
Yeah, I already know. He got a girlfriend.
Reads the group chat. Instagram reads Ronnie's messages. I'm like, okay. He must be on the waves.
He even put it on the mic for a minute, man. All for his girl.
I text him sarcastically, hey man, great hanging out with you.
Now we know what it's been like.
You been in there.
Goods.
Look, man, I just proactively hurt people before they can hurt me, okay?
That's fair.
I just feel like someone's gonna do that shit to me, which you probably have before, but I probably, ignore it like a man would, but anyways.
But I know what it is for a woman to be like, hey, up to the cover, and you get like prepared mentally, like, talk to this motherfucker. Then you never show up.
He did not seem eager.
See that's that shit. That's that heat.
That's some bitch shit.
No, it's not.
You say yeah, if you like you.
Thank you.
It's like
it was confusing.
I'm outside, Josh. You like I'm outside.
It was like come over, but don't come over because I want to go to the open mic. But actually, I'm not going. But Rano and the other motherfucker are here, but now they're not here. So it's like a lot of things going on. It's not like I'm just.
But that's in your head, because in my world, I was about to take a nap. And then Jackson texted me, I'm like, alright, I'm gonna stay up. Now I'm in this bitch, eyes dry, waiting on them, your dumbass.
And I did that about 5
times in a row. 3 days in a row.
No, maybe 2 times.
Multiple times in one day sometimes. Just dry bullshit me.
That's the thing, like.
Well, I did that to Josh, because I hit him up to watch a movie.
Bad. He did that for Batman. Hit me up 3-4 different times and flaked every time.
Then I went to watch that with Steph.
Yeah, then we with Steph, bro.
That was fucked up.
Yeah.
But you know how it be, like, sometimes you want to go and you be like, no, and then, like, hooping, I wanted to hoop.
Yeah, we should want to.
I know you want to.
I didn't even have no time. Well, you would have no time.
Plus, sliders. This is important. Coming to home.
Look, man, if I felt like you were really anticipating my arrival, maybe I would have.
That's fair.
I ain't feel
That's fair.
I didn't feel like I was tripping too hard. Fucking. I don't.
No, I understand, because when you say that the bitch was making you moan when she was kissing your thighs, I understand why you don't come over here.
Say that.
It's cool, bro.
Because you waiting.
Waiting for what?
Waiting for her to free you as a man so you can stop anticipating.
Look, bro, I'm not trying to go hang out with the guy who gets his ass eaten, bro. Like, I'm just trying to hang out with straight guys, man. Like, where's my platonic straight?
That's fucked up. Well, I don't hang out with motherfuckers that want their ass eaten.
I don't want motherfuckers that want me to want my ass eaten. To want me to want to have my ass eaten. You want me to want it. You're like, come to the...
It's crazy seeing how your brain...
Come to the closet.
It's crazy seeing how your brain comes up with scenarios where you just like, how you do it. Because
I think it's just...
I'm not the one that said that you moan when bitches kiss you in the gooch.
I do.
Grunt.
And you don't even know the sounds I make when I nut.
You said you grunt.
That should be different. That shit don't even be human. Fuck.
Do you grunt?
You ever like had a come to Jesus orgasm where you're just like, oh my god, holy shit.
Do you grow when a bitch chokes you?
You ever done that where you're just like,
no.
like you're getting raped?
No, when I'm tired, dead ass like, oh my god, like legs wobbly. Hey man.
The first time this fine bitch did some downstairs activity, not ass eating, I was like that. I was like, I couldn't.
I think the first time I shot the club up, it was like.
See, that's more mystery in what you're saying than what I'm saying.
Not really. I've said what I've done, but there's a line.
I'm just bullshit. It's not mystery, but it's just you sound like me when I used to think that I would, you know, like.
Mhm.
But now, if you get your ass ate for more than 2 minutes,
Or like,
it's too long if you're doing it. I mean, it's certain you can tell. Like, what the fuck?
you can tell the way you know you into it.
You got your ass up in the air. I don't know what to tell you though.
Yeah, like that. Like
You on your shoulders, like you laying on your shoulder, grabbing. I can't help you, bro. I ain't doing this shit like that.
Hey, you a lost cause.
Grunting, talking about don't get the ass, that's gay. Ugh. Ugh.
No, he said when it's not a manly one, he gotta cover it up with the manly one.
Yeah, you do. You gotta act like you were coughing. You don't let that fucking high squeal to fucking.
I'm telling you, my new thing is just complete silence during sex, like a murder.
Yeah, I'm sure she loves that, you know. This is Josh's shit.
I'm not talking to my bitch.
Yeah, I show up in the house like Daredevil.
No, my bitch doesn't get the serial killer, but when I'm fucking these other weird bitches,
Serial killer.
that's all you hear.
You gotta kiss
And then I nut, and I dab the bitch up.
You gotta give him a high five like again.
Yeah, I think give him a hug. I'm not a hoe.
Teamwork make the dream work.
I'm really not a hoe. Sometimes I smoke a cigarette with bitches.
Oh, are you hating this as much as I am? Hey, are you hating this as much as I am right now?
That fucking booty on just top lip. That's why you don't
Like,
like
I'd
wiping.
rather my dick be.
He's like, I don't like wiping. He probably just
Not good at it.
he probably wipe his ass like he drive, rush, fast.
I'd rather put my dick in a garbage disposal.
Then what?
Well, no, I wipe solid. And I was experimenting with like water.
What? Oh. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm not experimenting. I've been doing this since a kid though. Like, that's how you wipe your ass in Uruguay. What's wrong?
It's starting to make sense now why he's like this. Like,
I'm not scared of my asshole like yo.
no. Obviously not. You're fucking.
I was cleaning my ass in Uruguay. I didn't have toilet paper.
Don't touch those bananas. But I don't know.
I'm not scared of my body, period, bro. When I was a kid, I think I figured out I had an epiphany. I think my parents used to fuck in my room when I was in Uruguay with them, because we all shared a room. We had 2 beds. And I think I used to remember them telling me go under the covers, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, when I used to go under the covers, they used to touch my dick, because I'm like... so...
But I stopped using water.
I've been on that shit. So
I stopped using water because it was giving me swamp ass. Like, that shit was like...
what's that mean?
It's just like, I thought it was pretty clean. Like, I wipe with water. I know you're going to spin this into some shit, but...
No, what is
but like, after like...
pussy was getting wet?
After like 2 hours, like dry. Like, after like 2 hours, my shit would just start itching again.
Oh, you start chafing?
Yeah, it was just
The
uncomfortable.
water drying the shit out your fucking
Well, here's the
skin.
thing.
Exactly.
Well, here's the thing,
So I
buddy.
stopped doing that.
Here's the thing, buddy. What you do is, instead of running out of the restroom after, you probably don't even wash your hands. Grab a towel and you dry your ass.
Dry your ass.
I know you know, but I feel you. Cause I used to leave my shit wet and it started chafing.
Yeah.
You gotta dry your ass, bro. The fuck?
I want a shit towel. Fucking.
Yeah, get a shit.
Like
You need
if
one
you-
shit
like
towel. And
if
if your
you
ass
use
is
a
clean,
wipe.
it's not a shit towel.
Like if you use wipes, you're supposed to use like
Bro, wipes, I feel like it leaves my shit still dirty.
that.
Yeah. And then it be leaving my shit like soapy. Nah, I just need some water, bro. That shit like it's more irritant. I don't know, like all that. Shit be feeling creamy. Come on, fuck out of here. Shit weird. You want cream on your ass? I don't know. I mean, I might try some wipes.
Some normalized way.